Alright K-drama fans, buckle up because the Hallyu world is buzzing with drama that's juicier than a plot twist in Descendants of the Sun. The internet is practically on fire with whispers, rumors, and speculation swirling around three of South Korea's biggest stars, Lee Minho, Song Joong-ki, and Song Hye-kyo. If you've been scrolling through social media or diving into fan forums, you've probably caught wind of the electrifying claim that Lee Minho, the heartthrob of Boys Over Flowers fame, has allegedly issued a bold warning to Song Joong-ki, the charismatic captain from Descendants of the Sun, to steer clear of his supposed fiancée, Song Hye-kyo. Yes, you read that right, fiancé. But is there any truth to this explosive rumor, or is it just another case of fans shipping their favorite stars a little too hard? Let's dive into the heart of this scandal, unpack the tea, and figure out what's really going on in this love triangle that's got everyone on edge. Grab your popcorn, because this is one story you don't want to miss. First, let's set the stage with the players in this drama. Lee Minho, the eternal prince of K-dramas, has been stealing hearts since his iconic role as Gu Jun-pyo in Boys Over Flowers. With his chiseled jawline and swoon-worthy charm, he's been a global sensation, starring in hits like The Heirs and Legend of the Blue Sea. Then we have Song Joong-ki, the golden boy of Hallyu, who skyrocketed to fame as the dashing Captain Eugene in Descendants of the Sun and kept us glued to our screens in Vincenzo and Reborn Rich. And at the center of it all is Song Hye-kyo, the queen of K-dramas, whose timeless beauty and powerhouse performances in The Glory and Autumn in My Heart have made her a household name. These three are no strangers to the spotlight, but when their personal lives get tangled up in rumors, it's like a K-drama script come to life.so. Where did this bombshell rumor about Lee Minho warning Song Joong-ki to stay away from Song Hye-kyo come from? The buzz started when a viral video surfaced online, claiming that Lee Minho and Song Hye-kyo were not only dating but possibly engaged, with some fans even speculating about a secret wedding plan at the luxurious Hotel Grand Hyatt by the end of 2024. The video pointed to so-called Lovestagram evidence, matching outfits, similar Instagram post locations, and even a screenshot of Lee Minho's Instagram story featuring a picture of Song Hye-kyo with a blue heart emoji. Fans lost it, with some screaming that this was proof of a real-life romance, while others were skeptical, pointing out that K-drama fans are notorious for shipping their favorite stars based on the flimsiest clues. But the plot thickened when whispers emerged that Lee Minho had allegedly told Song Joong-ki to back off, sparking a wave of tension among fans. Why would Lee Minho feel the need to warn Song Joong-ki? To answer that, we need to rewind to the epic love story of the Song couple. Song Hye-kyo and Song Joong-ki were once the golden couple of K-drama land. Their chemistry in Descendants of the Sun in 2016 was so electric that it sparked dating rumors even before the drama aired. Fans were over the moon when the two confirmed their relationship and tied the knot in a fairy tale wedding in October 2017. But the dream didn't last. By June 2019, the couple announced their divorce, citing personality differences. The split was a shock to fans, and speculation ran wild. Some reports, like one from a Chinese outlet Luzhong Morning Post in January 2025, claimed Song Hye-kyo revealed in an interview that Song Joong-ki had pushed for marriage and kids early on, while she wasn't ready, leading to arguments that fractured their relationship. Fans of Song Hye-kyo were particularly upset, alleging that Song Joong-ki's decision to file for divorce was made public in a way that blindsided her while she was traveling for work. Since then, Song Joong-ki has moved on, marrying British actress Katie Louise Saunders in 2023 and welcoming two children, a son and a daughter. Song Hye-kyo, on the other hand, has remained single, focusing on her career with projects like The Glory and the upcoming Dark Nuns, though her dating life has been the subject of endless rumors. Enter Lee Minho, who's been linked to Song Hye-kyo for years, thanks to his own admission that she's his ideal type. Back in an interview with Asia Star, Lee Minho gushed about wanting to work with Song Hye-kyo, praising her bubbly persona in Full House, and saying he'd love to be with someone who knows how to give love deeply. This confession came around the time Song Hye-kyo's divorce from Song Joong-ki was finalized, fueling fan theories that the two were more than just colleagues. Fast forward to 2024, and the rumor mill went into overdrive with that viral Lovestagram video, which claimed Lee Minho and Song Hye-kyo were not only dating, but possibly planning a wedding. Neither star has confirmed these rumors, and sources like India Times have urged fans to take the speculation with a grain of salt, noting that no official wedding plans have been announced. But the idea of Lee Minho and Song Hye-kyo as a couple has fans dreaming of a new power duo, with some even hoping for a joint project to see their chemistry on screen.so. Where does this supposed warning from Lee Minho to Song Joong-ki come in? The rumor seems to stem from the lingering tension between Song Hye-kyo and Song Joong-ki's fan bases. Since their divorce, fans have taken sides, with some accusing Song Joong-ki of moving on too quickly or handling the divorce insensitively. When Song Hye-kyo's film Dark Nuns outperformed Song Joong-ki's Bogota, City of the Lost at the box office in early 2025, fans of Song Hye-kyo took to social media to celebrate, while some threw shade at Song Joong-ki. A January 2025 article from Sportskeeda noted that fans slammed media outlets for comparing the two stars' box office performances, urging people to stop dragging their personal lives into their work. Against this backdrop, the idea that Lee Minho, allegedly protective of his rumored fiancée Song Hye-kyo, would warn Song Joong-ki to stay away doesn't seem entirely far-fetched to fans who are already invested in the drama. But here's the catch: there's no concrete evidence that Lee Minho ever issued such a warning. No credible outlet has reported a direct confrontation, and the rumor appears to be fueled by fan speculation and social media chatter rather than hard facts. Let's break it down. Could this warning be real? On one hand, Lee Minho's long-standing admiration for Song Hye-kyo and the persistent dating rumors make it easy to see why fans might imagine him stepping in to protect her from her ex. The two were spotted at the same events like fashion shows and award ceremonies, which only adds fuel to the fire. Plus, Song Joong-ki's presence at the 60th Baeksang Awards in May 2024 alongside Song Hye-kyo created a social media frenzy, with over 70 million views for the topic on Weibo, according to Sina. Fans analyzed every glance and gesture, wondering if there was unresolved tension. On the other hand, both Lee Minho and Song Hye-kyo are seasoned professionals who've navigated the spotlight for years. Would Lee Minho really risk his reputation by publicly warning another star? And would Song Hye-kyo, known for her grace and privacy, be okay with such a bold move? It's more likely that this warning is a fan-driven narrative, born from the intense emotions surrounding the Song divorce and the excitement over a potential Lee Minho-Song Hye-kyo romance. What's the fan reaction to all this? Absolute chaos, in the best way possible. Social media platforms like X are buzzing with hashtags like hashtag #SongSongCouple and hashtag Lee Minho-Song Hye-kyo, with fans divided between those who ship Lee Minho and Song Hye-kyo and those who still hold a candle for the Song couple. Some fans are Team Lee Minho, praising his loyalty and swooning over the idea of him standing up for his alleged love. Others are Team Song Joong-ki, defending his right to move on and calling out the unfair trolling he's faced since the divorce. Posts on X, like one from user @Lee_Ohayans, highlight the divide, with some accusing Song Joong-ki of being responsible for negative media about Song Hye-kyo, though these claims remain unverified. Meanwhile, Song Hye-kyo's fans are fiercely protective, celebrating her independence and slamming any attempt to reduce her to her past marriage. The tension is palpable, and it's clear that this love triangle, real or imagined, has struck a nerve. What's the truth? As of now, there's no official confirmation that Lee Minho and Song Hye-kyo are engaged, let alone that he's warned Song Joong-ki to stay away. The Lovestagram evidence is shaky at best. Matching outfits and locations could easily be coincidences, and the blue heart emoji could just be a friendly gesture. Song Hye-kyo has remained tight-lipped about her personal life, focusing on her career with upcoming projects like the Netflix drama Slowly and Intensely alongside Gongyu. Lee Minho, too, is busy with his own ventures, including rumors of a 2025 K-drama comeback. Song Joong-ki, happily married with 2 kids, seems focused on his family and career, despite the occasional fan backlash. The warning rumor feels like a mix of fan fiction and wishful thinking, amplified by the intense loyalty of K-drama fans who love a good love story, especially one with a dash of rivalry. But let's talk about why this rumor has fans so hooked. K-dramas thrive on dramatic tropes, love triangles, protective heroes, and second chances at love, and this real-life saga checks all those boxes. The idea of Lee Minho, the ultimate K-drama leading man, stepping in to shield Song Hye-kyo from her ex is straight out of script. Add in the history of Song Hye-kyo and Song Joong-ki's whirlwind romance and heartbreaking split, and you've got a story that feels like it belongs on Netflix. Fans are invested because they've watched these stars fall in love on screen, and the lines between fiction and reality get blurry. Lee Minho's ideal-type confession and Song Hye-kyo's cryptic comments about moving on, like her January 2025 variety show appearance where she said, "I hold no regrets about what has passed," only add to the intrigue. It's no wonder fans are piecing together clues like detectives in a K-drama mystery. What's next for this trio? For now, it's all speculation, but the K-drama world loves a good plot twist. Will Lee Minho and Song Hye-kyo confirm their romance and give fans the love story they're dreaming of? Will Song Joong-ki respond to the rumors or continue to stay above the fray? And will fans ever stop shipping their favorite stars into epic love triangles? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, the Hallyu fandom is watching every move. If you're as obsessed with this drama as we are, drop a comment below and let us know. Are you Team Lee Minho, Team Song Joong-ki, or just here for Song Hye-kyo's glow-up? And what do you think about this alleged warning? Is it real, or just another K-drama fantasy? Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and join us as we keep you updated on all the latest in this sizzling saga. Until then, keep streaming, keep dreaming, and keep the K-drama love alive.